A microwave here. It says Kenmore. Anyways, looks like an older unit. We're gonna put it in start and show you what it's doing. One more time. So it counts down, and obviously it's not heating. No sound, no nothing. So what I'm going to show you what to check. It sounds like some of the switches are not engaging. So grab your microwave by the handle, put it in for, let's say, whatever, 20 minutes or 20 seconds. You're gonna press start, and when you do, you're gonna push the handle down, and we're gonna see if it's gonna engage. All right, so nothing there. All right, so we'll have to open her up and take a look and see what's going on with this one. All right, so you notice the unit was counting down, wasn't heating, wasn't activating the magnetron. It was pretty silent, and in fact, it was not doing, well, not what it's supposed to do. So pay attention to your screws. I like to leave all the ones up top, put them in a separate, you may say, a bag or section, and then the ones to the right, set those to the right, and then the ones to the back, just so we don't get them mixed up. Comes off pretty straightforward. You do have a little tab that slides in right there. Once you push it, everybody comes off. All right, so once we get in, we're gonna do some checks. So two of these are gonna be in tandem, and one is going to be opposite, which is the monitor. So we're gonna unplug, and we're gonna check. We're gonna close the door. You should have continuity. When you open, you shouldn't. So let's check that. Okay, nothing on the meter. I'm gonna close the door right now. Okay, so he's good. Make sure the power is off. And we're going to do a double check on this. We're going to go ahead and reconnect back our leads just to make sure that we did get a good measurement. Nothing. So we should be getting something from this guy. The activator is right here, and you can see that switch is totally not responding. So we need to replace that, or the entire assembly. All right, let's pull this out. Switch, you have a little tab right there, and the switch gets locked in. So you're gonna use something tiny. You're gonna push up against it and pull it out. Just don't break it. These are going to be very brittle. They're normally old, so be careful. Pay attention to how you take it out. Look at that switch. No good. You see a common. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, common. And then you're going to have normally, you have NO and C. See how it goes? It means it's normally closed, meaning power goes from this open. So when you compare your switches, you got to make sure that they are the same. Otherwise, you can pop a fuse and all kind of stuff. So make sure you do that. All right, so we're going to put this one on. Hopefully it's the same spade. A lot of times the spades, if you notice, that is a bit larger. But this is just for the video to show you guys what to check. All right, so we're going to get this on, plug the microwave back in, and we should heat. And we should also get voltage over here, which we weren't getting before. To a connection issue where it is too narrow, you can spread slightly to make it fit. Okay? Show you how you do that. Flat blade screwdriver will work just fine. See that? Perfectly. All right. All right, guys. So super important here. I noticed the bottom, which is the primary, was not working. And then I decide, well, I need to check everything before you put it back together. You want to make sure that your primary and secondary switches are in tandem. And I noticed that I think someone might have actually worked on this microwave and installed the incorrect switch, the secondary. It was opposite. Take a look. All right, you'll see where I will be using a wire nut to connect some wires. This microwave was actually just for the video to show you guys, so this microwave will not be sold. In fact, we'll be using the parts out of it and either for another repair or selling them. So the wires that were cut was just to connect to the larger spade on the switch. So that's all that is. But the information is still accurate and will still show you how to fix your machine. Just make sure that you get the proper size spade for your switch. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to slide it onto it. So that's what I'm doing there. You would not be doing any of that unless you want to. totally hot. You can see her, she's steaming. Alright guys, that's how you fix your microwave. And the only issue with this one was a bad micro switch. And the microwave was basically got rid of. Alright, that's why I make these videos, to save you guys money and resources and time. Alright, just a switch.